ishumi nanhlanu liyabumbana-ke ihora lesine kungadala nje kodwa-ke ngithembisile-ke ngathi sokhuluma nabantu abasha. If you are young and you are enthusiastic and you want to go further in life, this is a time la kuzomele khona ulalelisise, because merSETA is actually urging young people who have just completed matric wabo but cannot get acceptance from universities, and those that did not pass to pursue technical skills from TVET colleges and get trades in different fields. Well, with me is the acting CEO, Mrs. Disamband, who joins me to chat to you, not just to me, but to you, the listener. Umuntu omusha ma sabon.
Sawubona futhi.
Kunjani kodwa?
Siyaphila ninjani?
Hayi siyaphila. Yabona ake sivele siqale nje la, maybe even before siqale nje lapho ngicela ubabingelele emakhaya ngoba ngiyazi bakulalela nje.
Oh yeah. Sanibonani JOZI FM kuhle la the studio.
Siyabonga.
It's a representation of South Africa.
Oh yes. Colorful and bright.
Yes.
Yeah.
And to the listeners of JOZI FM especially, I'm hoping that we've got parents who are listening, because this message is not just for the youth, also for parents, because parents tend to box their children.
Right.
They will say, it was my dream to be a doctor, so
Now
you will be a doctor. So you're saying, parents, let go.
Yeah. Let them make their own mistakes.
Let go, parents. Let them pursue their passions in terms.
Right.
And there's a whole lot of things we can talk about today.
Well, we're going to talk about them today, but before we even do, let's start here, ma. Like merSETA. Tell us more about the merSETA, because ngiyazi abantu bayazi SETA, but my no MER kaleni.
Yo, apho samba khona kutwa abantu bathi yini le merSETA.
Yes.
And it's also part of what we're doing and why we're doing this.
Right.
To raise awareness ukuthi sikhona. See, merSETA, it stands for Manufacturing, Engineering and Related Services SETA.
Chesa. Manufacturing.
Manufacturing, engineering
and
related services.
Right.
By related, we are in the automotive.
Okay.
Motor retail. We are also in tire, recycling. So as the SETA was established in 2001, there are about 21 SETAs in South Africa. 21.
Right.
And every sector is touched by a SETA.
Mama, let's explain this, because I'm sure abantu abaningi ikakhulukazi abantwana bawatholela ama results abo in January, abanye baphasile, abanye bangaphumelela, abaphasile ba-apply kuma universities, abanye bathola acceptance in those higher learning institutions, abanye bahluleka. What message would you have for them namhlanje?
Well, interesting enough that on the day after the results came out, got great marketing team, they pulled out this banner, congratulations to all the learners.
Yeah.
And I was so excited by it. I said, wow, this is a great initiative. But what about those who didn't make it? What about those who have made it but they have not been accepted anyway?
Right.
And they don't know what to do. Then I said, let's try and do a marketing campaign so that we encourage those who now have matric results they didn't expect. They're not sure what to do. Should they go and wait? Should they wait another year? What should they do? And we are saying to them that one, failure is not an option for any of us. So don't be discouraged. If you failed, don't be discouraged. You can try again. However, if you've passed, but you didn't get any university entrance, there are a lot of opportunities that you can look into, including all TVET colleges. They've got options that young people can pursue in terms of especially hand skills. So we really artisans, hand skills. By hand skills in this sector, I'm talking about plumbers, for example.
Right.
So, or electricians. So you know that you wanted to maybe do something, you are not accepted for a bachelor of whatever. Right. But you know that you're very good with when TV, ekaya, so why don't you pursue skills?
Right.
I mean, why don't you pursue a training or develop that skill so that you can make money from it? And that's why we're here.
That's why you're here.
There are a lot of options for you, young people.
Well, I understand there's funding for learners as well. How does merSETA offer funding to learners?
Okay, yes, good question. We don't offer funding directly.
Okay.
So, for example, on our way here, I saw an auto shop. I can't remember the name.
Right.
But I hope when we go, When you go out, I'm going to take a picture to
Yeah.
check if we are servicing those people.
Right.
So what we do, a guy like that, for example, would say, I've got this auto shop here.
Okay.
And I've got these young people around me who I want to train to make
Right.
sure that they know how to mechanic.
Okay.
And get it again, go mechanic.
Yeah.
To fix a car.
Right.
So merSETA helped me, because I've got 5 or 10 people that I can train. So what they then do is then that Joe auto shop
Yeah.
will make an application with us and say, please give me funding. I've identified this. There's a need for this, and I've got enough capacity to train these young people. So that's one aspect of it. And the other aspect is we also offer bursary funding, but we
Nice.
don't do it directly. We do it through learnerships, not just with the small companies, but also with big companies. So the quest is now for young people to find out, call us at merSETA to understand which companies, maybe there are companies that are close to them who offer these learnerships that merSETA funds, and see how they can benefit.
Mhlambe omunye umbuzo would be, is there an intervention that is in place where a merSETA actually interacts with abantwana besasey'koleni?
Yes,
All right.
kakhulu. In fact, when we do that sector skills plan, we say, okay, one of our key objectives, because we understand, if you look at our basic education subjects, they don't include this plumbing or, So what we do is then we have a career bus that goes mostly to rural areas, but it stays equipped with 4IR equipment where learners can get into the bus and log in. There's computers, there's laptops, and see about careers
Nice.
that are being offered in the sector. So we target high schools, and in my view, I think we should start earlier than high school. We should start at basic education level.
Yeah.
We see it happening in Asia.
Yeah, no,
In
for
China,
sure.
you
China.
see them. Ukuthi baqala coding abantwana beku grade
besebancane.
1. Grade 1 ake umntana thina sithi A E I O U.
Bona bathi fix.
Bona
Cool.
bafix
Driver.
coding.
Yeah.
So we need to get there, but that's a bigger conversation at government level, that how do we change our career so that it fits the purpose. Our economy is not growing.
Very insightful indeed lomndeni weJoseph mangabe ke umzali nawo umamele ke njengamanje usuyazi ke manje ukuthi cha miyeke umntanakho ngoba zikhona izinto mhlawumbe angafisa ukuzenza ngezandla zakhe nengqondo yakhe mhlawumbe ihlukile kunalokho nomfisela khona nanti ke merSETA ethi cha thina sikhona singakwazi ukuthi siba channel to those right things abafuna ukuzenza. Maybe makhuluma ngama careers ikhona mhlawumbe indlela enithi ama field ukuyibona eniwakhethayo ukuthi these are the fields that we're going to fund labantwana for their careers. Is there such a thing?
Yes. So these bursaries and learnerships, everything that's engineering related,
Right.
or anything that's in the artisan space, whether it's if you want to be a mechanic, you want to be a boiler maker, you want to be a welder, you want to be anything that you hand skills,
Right.
we do offer funding for that.
Love it.
And also, interesting enough, especially because we talk to young people, 4IR is big. If you see, I'm sure they are familiar now that these car manufacturing companies don't use people anymore to build these cars. They've got 4IR equipment that does these things for them. So we offer training in that. In fact, we've actually partnered with a lot of TVET colleges to ensure that we've got these 4IR centers. We're fully equipped. merSETA is funded. Please, we want young people to benefit from this. We want our economy to grow. So the more information that they ask us, the better.
Nice one. Ma, it was a pleasure chatting to you. Thank you so much for making time to come and chat to our young people. We appreciate your time.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.